Chasing that money, living for the thrill, aiming for the top, gotta make the kill. Street smart, no room for the weak. Cross us once, you'll feel the heat. Taking what we want, we don't ask for permission. Running with the wolves, a dangerous coalition. Living on the edge, no time for hesitation. Heel Shit Podcast, where the bad boys reign, never following the norm, always causing pain. Running this city, ain't nobody in the way. We're the kings of the night, here to stay. Where the bad boys reign, never following the norm, always causing pain. Running this city, ain't nobody in the way. We're the kings of the night, here to stay. Heel Shit Podcast, where the bad boys reign, never following the norm, always causing pain. Running this city, ain't nobody in the way. We're the kings of the night, here to stay. We're the kings of the night, here to stay. We're the kings of the night, here to stay. Bad guys do real shit, no one can stop it. Walking in the shadows, always on the profit. Fast cars, big dreams, living on the edge. Haters talking trash, but we ain't even faced. Just some rebels with the cars, breaking all the rules. Bosses in the game, always playing it cool. Living fast, we ain't slowing down. Always ready to turn heads around. Heel Shit Podcast, where the bad boys reign, never following the norm, always causing pain. Running this city, ain't nobody in the way. We're the kings of the night, here to stay. Chasing that money, living for the thrill, aiming for the top, gotta make the kill. Street smart, no room for the weak. Cross us once, you'll feel the heat. Taking what we want, we don't ask for permission. Running with the wolves, a dangerous coalition. Living on the edge, no time for hesitation. Heel Shit Podcast, where the bad boys reign, never following the norm, always causing pain. Running this city, ain't nobody in the way. We're the kings of the night, here to stay. Living on the edge, no time for hesitation. Heel Shit Podcast, where the bad boys reign, never following the norm, always causing pain. Running this city, ain't nobody in the way. We're the kings of the night, here to stay. Heel Shit Podcast.
Viewer discretion time.
Viewer discretion is advised.
What up, Heel Faction? Welcome back to Heel Shit. Why do we call it that? Because bad guys do heel shit. I'm Dark Chords, that's Draven Grimes, and this is HSP episode 99. Tonight we're going over our favorite moments in the history of the HSP brand. So that's HSP, that's talking shit, that's weekend wrestling, whatever we've done. These are our top moments, all leading up to the big HSP 100 next week. We might talk about that more when we get back, but here we go.
Cool. Living fast, we ain't slowing down. Always ready to turn heads around. Heel Shit Podcast, where the bad boys reign, never following the norm, always causing pain.
How you doing, brother?
I have had to deal with you consistently for 99 weeks, and I have not been put in a mental institution yet.
I can't believe it.
There is a devil somewhere.
Mm-hmm. He's right there.
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right. Still dealing with the health issues and other things we're not going to get too far into tonight. This is a joyous celebration. We're celebrating 99 episodes.
That's right.
Oh, so
And
how are you
because,
doing?
look,
No. How are you doing, my guy?
I'm doing good. I am doing good, man. I'm excited for what we got coming up next week. A lot of changes.
Oh,
You might see us in a new location. I don't know. You might see some special guests. One thing we can tell you for sure, Nightshade will be here next week. Number 128 in the PWI top 250 female wrestlers in the world. She will be here with us next week for our 100th episode, and there will be some more surprises on top of that. And also, we've got a lot of new subscribers, a lot of new members, and I've been getting asked a lot what this hand sign means. Well, what's up, Richard? How you doing, bro? Essentially, and you'll come to know this, we are obviously pro wrestlers, and we formed a faction called the Forbidden Kingdom. TFK is for short. This is some of our merch here. But when we all formed together, this was what we decided our hand sign was going to be for our faction, and it's just lived on. And so when you see it, that's what it means. That's why when you're a member, you get those special emojis. You've got the hand sign with the TFK. That's what we're talking about.
yes.
So that is what the hand signal is about.
Yes, and this faction is much more than just a few guys getting together because they love pro wrestling. This is legitimately a brotherhood. This is three guys who were told they can't do anything, that they would never amount to anything, and we basically set out to prove all the naysayers wrong. Same thing with HSP. Once we had the idea for that, we were also told this would go nowhere. Nobody listened to you guys, and obviously, you our supporters have proven them wrong, and we thank each and every one of you for the last 99 episodes. Dealing with our bullshit.
Shit, my bad, y'all.
But again, as far as the TFK thing goes, I guess we're going to get this out of the way early. You can go ahead and check out the merch site, the Streamlabs site. We have Forbidden Kingdom merchandise. We have the HSP merchandise. We have all that merchandise and more
Hold on one
for you
second.
to consume and enjoy. What did you? What the fuck? What the fuck? You're a piece of shit, my guy.
Sorry about that. I had to turn my fan on. It's fucking hot in here.
Dude, 2 days ago you were bitching and complaining because it was
Look.
cold as hell in there.
And it was cold as hell in here. You know, the temperature fluctuates, right? Like, that's
No.
not a constant thing.
But take off the fucking hoodie.
You know about that. I can't take off the hoodie. I'll never take off the fucking hoodie. All
This is
right.
true. This motherfucker sleeps in this son of a bitch. No lie.
No, I
I've
sleep
shared
naked.
I've shared enough hotel with him. You no, who the fuck you don't, motherfucker? Who the fuck you don't?
All right. So, before we get into this list, you had a little bit of a story from earlier.
It wasn't really a story. It was more of an altercation, which is becoming more and more fucking common apparently
Really
in the
is.
past few months. I mean, what was it? It was a week ago, 2 weeks ago, where I had to basically low key one of those sons of bitches at a fucking KFC. Oh shit! All right, so this is what happened today, and let me tell you, I'm a person that has a bubble, a personal bubble. As long as you're not in my bubble without permission, we are all fine. Correct?
Correct.
And I'm also a very, very tolerant person. Because I can sit there and you can talk all kinds of shit to me and I will just let it fucking go. for the most part. And this is probably going to be the most racist I will ever be. Even though I had a couple things bleeped out in the last 2 years. Anyway, beside the point. So I go to Neptune Beach today. All right. Now, Neptune Beach, nice, decent neighborhood. Has some nice people. Also got some assholes there. Well, I'm going to fix somebody's mistake, so to speak. For those of you that are new to the podcast, I do pest control and pest control accessories. I'm the pest control Hank Hill, basically. So I'm going to fix somebody's foul up. And this dude, who is, how can I put this? Dark, how can I put this?
Middle Eastern?
Yeah, we go. Yeah. I'm trying to hold it in. And he is very controlling. I mean, when I say control, like this motherfucker's wife was asking permission to open the door to greet me, and I could hear this on the other side of the door. So I already knew this was going to be one of those occasions. So I'm ready to get getting the shit done and get going. And I've already been told by the office, what he tried before. So the job is simple. I had to go and plug up some holes, so to speak, from the job that did not get finished the week prior. Okay. This motherfucker is literally standing over me as if I am a child. Mind you, I'm on my hands and knees and I'm having to put these fucking things in. And they're not fucking too easy to put in. You gotta put some fucking force into them. So I'm already like aggravated. And he's going on about he's wanting me to scrub his back porch. He's wanting me to pressure wash it. He's wanting me to retreat it. It's ridiculous. Like this son of a bitch just wants everything fucking done completely over again, free of charge. That's not going to happen. Not on Dravy Wavy's time. So as I'm sitting there and I'm trying to finish up, I'm still trying to be cordial. I'm trying to make conversation with him. I'm like, who did this last? Do they take their time? Blah, 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 blah. I'm trying to make it seem like I'm trying to get the whole story when I already know the whole damn story.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets frustrated because I keep trying to make conversation. And this is where it goes. This is where it goes south. Get that censor button ready.
Don't fucking make me do it.
I'm trying not to.
This live is staying up, goddammit. Don't.
I'm fucking cool with that, but I'm doing my best. So he said, I'm going to paraphrase because at this point I'm already seeing red. And it started with you people, which perked my ears, but again, tolerant. I'll let it slide. What the fuck ever. Don't really care too much. You people always trying to make it seem like it's not a big deal. I paid good money for this. Motherfucker, you didn't pay no goddamn money. That's why we're still having you for it. You people, and he keeps saying you people until he got really aggravated when I quit talking to him. Then he started referring to me as a cracker. Apparently the Southern has rubbed off on this Middle Eastern man.
Hurt my feelings.
I'm not gonna lie. I felt some pressure in my chest.
Did you?
But I'm still, I'm still professional. I'm not letting it get to me.
Did you?
Finish the job. And I'm just about done. And there's one over there in a bush area. And it's like 12, 14 inches. Obviously, my fat ass is not 12 to 14 inches. Triple that, and I can get through there pretty well without getting scarred, because this was a thorny bush. No. Was not going to get fucked up. So as I'm trying to not fuck his bush up, but move it out of the way for me to get to the last hole for me to plug up. And I can hear him screaming at his wife, because apparently he's been in there fucking complaining about me in general. and they send this fat fucking pig. And by that point, my hearing stopped. So did my desire to work. I stood up, I looked at him, and I said, "What in the fuck did you just say? You heard me, you fucking pig. All you ever do is fucking go around act like the white man is the best one. Oh, let me get out of this motherfucker, right?" So I look at him. I said, "We're done. Clearly not done, but we're done because my paycheck's more important than beating your ass." So as I make my way around the house to my truck, and I stopped in front of my truck deliberately because what's rolling in my truck, my guy?
Dashboard cam.
Dashboard cam, audio and all. I stop right there, act like I'm knocking off my boots or something, and he just makes a beeline to me. He gets in my bubble. Now, my bubble, as long as you stay within about 3-4 foot of me, we're fine. If you were within 3 or 4 foot of me, we either in jail, we about to fight, or we about to fuck. There's no fourth option. Dark knows this very well. And I warn him, and I say, "Sir, back up and let me leave." And at that point, he gets nose to nose with me. "Sir, what do you think happened next?" On camera.
Take a swing at you?
Well, I mean, he already touched me.
Then I don't know.
You ever seen a uranagi?
A few.
Mm-hmm. Well, I go to get him out of my bubble, and it just so happens that his arm is flying. Looks like I saw the camera footage. Looked like he was trying to swing on me. So I grabbed the uranagi and I basically threw him backwards.
Mm-hmm.
And I got my truck and immediately left. He called my boss. My boss called me. I explained what happened. I told him the time frame on the camera. He went and watched the camera. He caught the motherfucker back and told him that if he touches another one of my damn employees, he's going to fucking come down there and it ain't going to be no fucking shove. Calls me back and tells me to get out of that neighborhood. The office then proceeds to try to run his card because per agreement, once the job's done, once it's completed, run the card. He's done turned off his card. He's done turned off his phones. He's not responding to emails. Kumar, my guy.
And hold on. Before anybody says that that's a racist name, homie's name was Kumar.
His name was fucking Kumar. There was more words before the show, which may have been the reason why he got into my bubble and touched nose with me. And let me tell you, that motherfucker smelled like curry and garlic, and it was not good. But I told him, after all the racial slurs, after all the fat jokes, all that shit, and I said, "Listen to me, Kumar. You need to take Harold and both of you go to fucking White Castle and order you about 30 sliders a piece and leave me the fuck alone because this is not the white boy you want to fuck with today." Then proceeds to get in my bubble. Then proceeds to get a uranagi throw. Then proceeds me getting the fuck out of there.
And,
Dude,
you know what my
fuck?
mantra is.
Punch first, ask questions later.
No.
Oh.
For everyone else, be careful who you fuck with. All right.
Well,
you don't know that this ginger will fuck your day up.
let me be clear. He wasn't a small man. He was about your size, a little bit wider, a little bit broader. But I've fought guys that are like 6'10", 6'11", 400 something pounds. You do not fucking faze me at all. I mean, I grew up my whole life fucking fighting. I've taken various martial arts. I'm a black belt in various martial arts. I'm a fucking pro wrestler. Fuck around and find out. But you know what? We need to get an FAFO shirt on the fucking merch store.
Making a note now.
Make that note. Also,
All
make sure you got the note for the damn it Draven Darkism as well. I'm still waiting on that.
Fun. Well,
I'll wear that proudly.
all right. So we're gonna go to a break, and when we come back, we're gonna go through our top moments in show history.
Oh boy.
We got links to the videos. You don't want to miss it. We'll be right back. Let me introduce you to our new sponsor, Smackin' Sunflower Seeds. Check this out. They sent us this huge box of samples with all these amazing flavors. From traditional flavors like the OG and ranch, to unique flavors like cinnamon churro and my favorite, backyard barbecue.
Absolutely, man. Let's not forget the garlic parmesan, the cracked black pepper, and my personal favorite, the maple brown sugar. It is grade A, phenomenal, my guy.
So me, Draven, and Miner all sat down, went through all these flavors. Of course, we each had our favorite, but one thing we agreed on, this is an amazing brand. If you're a sunflower seed eater, definitely need to check this out. If you're not a sunflower seed eater, you still need to check these out because they got a flavor that you like without question. Miner's favorite was dill pickle. I like the barbecue. Use the link in the description and enjoy. All right. So we got, I'm gonna switch this screen. Chatow and Tadow. That's what we're doing tonight, motherfuckers. All right. So we're going to go through our top moments. we had a few that we had that were the same.
Mm-hmm. That's per the usual.
So we had a few that were the same. I had a few that were my favorites. He had a few that were his. So these first few were definitely Draven's. No. So it's not in the same format. But
I got you.
So this is apparently your promo, right?
Okay, so let me give a little backstory before you get it going. So for this was the first shot Billy Sharp and I were going with, and we were building up the feud with the podcast. And prior to this, and I know you remember this because you trashed this promo. It was dog shit. And Billy, I know you listen to the podcast. I love you, and you've come so fucking far in the past year and a half. But even you got to admit this was fucking dog shit. So for whatever fucking reason, I was getting myself hyped up, and it basically just turned into a fucking LA Knight promo. And this was one of the better ones I ever fucking did for a one shot. So,
all right, here we go.
Hit it.
Fuck. Don't do that again. Don't fucking do that.
Let me
again.
talk to you, Dark. Matter of fact, let me talk to everybody out there in WIW. Let me talk to everybody on the Heel Shit podcast. Let me talk to everybody on social media for just a minute. You see, I was going to let this go. Okay? I was going to let my work in the ring speak for itself, as well as the masterfully scripted promo that I put out beforehand. But no, you just want to ring my fucking bell. You just want to get me pissed off. You just want my blood pressure through the roof, huh? You want the fucking nightmare? You're going to get the fucking nightmare tonight. Listen to me, you little fucking twit. I've been doing it for 15 fucking years. 15 fucking years I've been doing this. Beating ass. I've been doing nothing but beating ass for 15 years. And you want to come on here and talk about Lucky Charms? You want to come on here and talk about fucking leprechauns? You want to tell me to shut up? You shut the fuck up. One thing I can't stand in
Do
this
you want to
world
finish this?
is a false messiah. One thing I can't stand in this world is somebody that thinks
We'll let it
something
finish.
he's not. A king? No. A chief? Hell no. An assistant manager at Arby's? Maybe on your best fucking day. But you know what? I'm not going to take up too much fucking time here tonight. So, Dark, I want you to send out the fucking invitation. Next week, Heel Shit fucking podcast. Bring Billy Sharp on there and let's have a fucking debate. Let's see what he has in store for the fucking Irish Nightmare, the Nightmare King of the fucking Forbidden Kingdom. And I made it very clear, Dark, I am keeping you in Florida. I am keeping Rip in Florida due to other contractual agreements. I don't need you guys. No fucking disrespect. I do not need TFK there September 9th in Dalesville when I beat the teetotal shit out of the false messiah, the yellow belly king, Billy, by God, Sharp. So, Billy, I hope this gets you. I hope you read it. I hope you listen. I hope you fucking put subtitles on so you understand everything that comes out of my fucking mouth. Next week, Heel Shit Podcast, 8 p.m. I'll send you the fucking link. Get on, and let's talk some shit. Now you can do a fucking exit.
Very nice, Draven.
Dude, even in the last year, my promo skills have fucking shot through the roof. I thought that was good a year ago. Fuck.
All right, let's see what else.
So many.
Oh, let me see. Is this the Reddit thread one?
Yep.
Okay, so this one's short and sweet. You asked me a question, and I answered this without even thinking, and for some reason this became the funniest thing in every fucking chat I've been a part of that knows us personally. Go ahead.
Here we go.
There's so many good ones.
All right. So there's no women for a day. What you doing?
I'm enjoying the peace and quiet.
Amen, brother. Amen. That's all that needs to be said.
Dude, it's just those little things that you don't think they're going to fucking mean anything that turn into the best part of the show.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that was a good one. That was one of the episodes where we went through Reddit threads. And
Yeah, I think that was the first one we went through Reddit threads.
Probably so.
Yeah. All right. And this one is, oh, God.
Uh-oh.
You and Shads, my guy. This is in the prime of the Haktua girl. You remember this now, don't you?
I definitely remember this.
And I'm trying to explain why on my worst day I would never fuck with Haku, and we'll let it play from there.
Haku, as you know, legendary wrestler, but also one of the toughest fucking guys on the planet.
Bar none.
We might tell y'all some stories about Haku, but let's watch this.
I said Haku, not Haktua. Y'all can both kiss my whole asshole. Kiss my whole asshole. Just spread it and kiss the chocolate starfish below. You understand? Y'all are both motherfucking assholes. And you, sir, are a piece of shit for backing it up instead of backing up your boy. You know what? I'm not even talking about my number one. My number one self-explanatory. It's fucking mommy. It's the most beautiful fucking gorgeous Australian woman on the face of this fucking earth. And motherfucker, I hope she son of a bitch. This is you, motherfucker. No more dick. No more dick.
Oh yeah.
No more dick.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh man, that was good. That was so fucking good.
That was such good shit. Holy
Oh,
fuck.
fuck me.
All right, let's see what I can find here.
Oh. You set the next one up.
All right, so this this is one of our early Talking Shit 9, and we had Thump Dupree. Hopefully Thump Dupree will be back. He used to be on every Thursday night talking shit. He's one of the best storytellers, just a great dude, lots of wrestling knowledge. And for some reason, he was telling us a story, and my only note that I put in this is not like chewing gum. So this is what we're gonna do.
Speaking of blue chews, do you take those like when needed, or do you constantly take them like all the time?
When needed.
Oh, okay. I was just curious. So it's like Viagra, kind of.
Yeah.
It's not like chewing gum, where you just walk around with a hard dick because you feel like blowing bubbles. Yeah, okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, I'm fucking fuck. Anyway, we're
Speaking of Blue Chew,
Fuck.
we're trying to get a sponsorship, motherfuckers. Thump just has a way of just making the most mundane shit hilarious.
Ain't it though? And you're right. We're still trying to get that sponsor. A fucking year and a half later.
They're stingy with their shit. Welcome back to Heel Shit.
Ain't it though?
Why do we call it that?
Ain't
As a
it?
YouTuber, that's
I mean, I'm
Welcome back to
subscribed.
Heel Shit.
I get my 6 a month. I mean, fuck.
Yeah. All right, so this was from our episode, We Burn a Wrestling Promotion to the Ground. All right, this video, this particular episode, to give you
Now-
guys some context.
Before this link, is this link A or link B?
First one.
First one. Thank you, sir.
All right, so we were the champion of this promotion in Alabama called WWA.
I still got it
I got mine too.
somewhere.
Fuck 'em.
Right
Fuck
in the
'em.
trash.
And something happened. I got sick, and Draven had a car problem. We just couldn't make it.
No. This is what happened.
All right.
This was when Rip, right after Thanksgiving, got put in the hospital. He was hospitalized for like a week and a half,
That's right.
and then there was financial issues between the two of us, which just made it impossible for us to be able to go up there, pay for the hotel, shit like that. But Draven, don't they pay you? This motherfucker didn't pay us worth a goddamn. We spent 5 fucking hours on the fucking road for like 40 apiece, if I remember correctly. Not even enough to fill up the tank to go fucking home.
Right. And his big idea, since we were going to miss that show, he was telling people in the locker room that he was going to send us out there to defend our titles, and then have 6 guys come out and beat the titles off of us, like the hard way. And so yeah, just a little hint: you don't do shit like that to us. Welcome back to Heel Shit. Why do we call it that? Because bad guys do heel shit. I'm Dark Chords. That's Draven Grimes. We'll get to these gentlemen in just a minute, but tonight we lay Bill Gamble to rest. We're burning WWA to the ground, and you're going to witness it right after this. All right, so that was the intro to that show. And then this was a little more substantive.
No, right?
Wait, hold on a second. That's not
What?
right. That shouldn't have been that. God damn it. Anyway,
No. I got the one on my end.
I know, but the first one shouldn't have been that. That was the next one. Like number 8, number 9 both have the same first fucking link. So I apologize. That was not from that story.
Oh shit, you're right.
I will play the other one from that story right now.
All right. I was lost.
Some shit's come to light, and some shit was said at that show. And I believe Billy is the one that brought it to my attention before a couple of other guys that were at that show brought it to my attention. So, Billy, do you want to fill in exactly what was said in your words the night of the show of us unfortunately not being able to show up to the show?
What he told me was, I guess $60 a piece wasn't good enough for them to come up here to defend their titles. So at the next show, we're going to take it off of them. He never really said hard way, but he did say his way, and his way consisted of 6-on-2.
Yeah. So that was that was the most. That's probably been the most ridiculous thing I've had to deal with since getting
Marty.
into this industry.
Since Marty.
Hell,
even you know our associations with Larry and Champ 7 was never anywhere close to that. But let's be clear, Billy gave the number 60. It was never 60. I remember actually it was a night we won the tag belts, and I never told you this because I didn't want you to get fucking even more pissed off than you were. But he only had fucking $40 in that goddamn envelope for the both of us. So I never got paid for that show. I just gave you the 40. That way everybody was fucking yeah.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Yeah, dude, that was the night that a whole bunch of bullshit happened on a match prior to, and everybody had a fucking blow up with Billy's wife and a certain talent we're not going to name on here tonight. So, you know, both of us were already like, you know what, fuck it. We're not even like mentally in the headspace. You know, I was already fucking ready to get the fuck out of there. And as soon as I opened it, I was like, yeah, fuck this. Here's your pay. And I just made it look like I stuck something in my wallet.
That motherfucker. And the thing that also came out in that show is that we weren't the first team he had planned to do this to.
Mm-hmm.
He had another tag team that paid for themselves and a female valet to come in from, what was it, New York?
It was either New York or New Jersey. It was right there. It was either Jersey or New York.
And he sent 6 motherfuckers that nobody had ever seen before in the locker room out there, and they fucked all 3 of them up. All right, they've put the girl in the hospital. They fucked them all up. All right, it wasn't like an empty thing. They should have definitely needed to pack a lunch, but it definitely wasn't fake.
Well, I'm about to say, to be fair, I mean, that's not really fair 6-on-2. I mean, that only gives you and me 3 apiece. Right?
Oh, Rip was going with us, so I mean, it's only 2 apiece.
Rip was there by that time. You know, Big Johnny, Billy, Kyle Sharp, we're all fucking good friends at that point.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there was no way that shit was going to fucking slide.
No. All right, so on to funnier things.
Oh shit! What we're talking about?
My number 8. Well, I'll flip that. Talking shit 32.
Okay.
This was just a straight stories show, and Thump had recently started working at Home Depot.
Oh, is this the one I think it is?
Probably. And here's a story that he had from one of his people.
But yeah, the investigation into the lady that took a shit continues. Because when I asked when I asked the AP guy about it, he said that he's like, and he had to give me the politically correct answer. He's like, we do have some people with some mental health problems that come in here and so yeah. And I'm like, yeah, but that bitch took a shit in front of the fucking menu. She didn't take a shit in lumber. She didn't go out to the garden and smell like we have bag cow manure out there. Like we sell a bag. I was cracking up. People pay $8 a bag for house shit.
Right.
But I'm like, she didn't go out to the fucking cow shit section and take a shit in front of the cow shit. That bitch took a shit 10 feet from where you're supposed to go take a shit. Well, we're still looking into it. We've seen our video before doing that shit, but not shoplifting. But yeah, the
all right.
Other shit.
What up, Elwood? But
that was the story.
That story was a continuation. Thump works at Home Depot, and he came around the corner right in front of one of their drinking fountains, and there was a pile of human shit.
Now, mind you,
and if you turn 180 degrees, there are 2 bathroom doors right there. Right there. And this old bitch dropped trowel outside the bathroom doors.
And this has been a running gag.
That's what we're working with, folks.
For at least a fucking year now that I can think of. Every time I see Thump or I talk to Thump, it's always, you find anything else about that crazy lady? Nope. Oh, man. I love that one. I love it.
Yes. All right.
All right.
So, we have a long-running joke on our show.
It ain't a joke. It's very serious.
It's very serious. And it is about one Brian Cage. And we've talked about him countless times. And I don't know him personally. Draven's met him personally. But he's like, he sucks every bit of charisma out of the room. Like, he could be in the ring with Stone Cold, The Rock, Sting, Hogan, and everybody be like, what the fuck was that? It's because Brian Cage was in the fucking ring. Alright? He sucks all the charisma out and he shits it out in a bag. Anyway.
Goddamn.
This is the first time we ever talked about Brian Cage.
Vacated the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championships. So let's get into the down and dirty. I just want to go ahead and get this shit out of the way because, he's always talking about himself, calling get my shit in. Let's talk about Brian Cage. Please get this shit over with so we don't have to talk about this fucking self-mark ever again.
I just got one question about this whole Brian Cage saga. Who gives a fuck? Like, seriously. I know I'm going to risk offending all 3 diehard Brian Cage fans, but seriously, why are we even talking about this guy? Brian Cage...
There's no other reason other than the fact that his contract's coming up in AEW and he doesn't want to resign with AEW or Ring of Honor. That's it. And right now, he's the Ring of Honor 6-man tag team champion. Why? I don't fucking know. It perplexes me to this day. Ever since he was in Impact and he had that fucking mentality of Mr. GMHI, get my shit in. Like, he buries anybody he fucking gets in the ring with. It's almost like AEW / Ring of Honor's version of fucking Bray Wyatt right now. Nobody comes out better from a Brian Cage feud.
Well, not only that,
it's disturbing
but
as fuck.
Look, you could scrape off some of MJF's charisma and fling it on Brian Cage, and it would die as soon as it hit his skin. Brian Cage is where charisma goes to die. Okay, he's mad athletic. He's got a great physique. Obviously works hard. But if he thinks that he's going to make it in WWE when it's more entertaining than wrestling, He's out of his
or
fucking
anywhere.
mind.
Let's be real. Like this day and age, he won't even survive New Japan. He won't survive Pro Wrestling Noah, DDT, All Japan, fucking AAA, CMLL. He will not make it fucking anywhere, and it's because solely on his fucking shit attitude and how he sees the business of how he has to get his shit in, how he has to get his shit over, and fuck everyone else.
Well, since
And
the
the fact
news,
that the fact that fucking Tony Khan actually went out and printed a fucking contract to this motherfucker, this piece of shit, is beyond me. There's so many other talents
much about it.
from South Florida to fucking Northern Maine. All
You get the idea.
God damn. I got to stop before I watch the whole episode. Fuck.
Yeah.
Damn.
That
To
was
be
fun.
fair, our opinion of him has not changed.
No, we hold true to that shit.
Yeah, remember, Tony just donated over 15,000 figures
Swerve
to
Strickland.
Austin, Texas, and at least 13,427 of them were unsold Brian Cage figures for a goddamn reason. Oh, God.
All right, so this next was might be my favorite moment from an AEW match. And I think the description I give is perfect. This was following the Hangman Swerve death match at Full Gear.
That was ugh.
And you'll get. I describe exactly what happened, but it was a death match. There was carnage, blood, staples, fucking everything. But here's a clip from that show. Right. Swerve Strickland had his head over, and he was just raining blood. Hangman falls to the ground, puts his face underneath that, lets his mouth get full of the raining blood, stands up, and shoots it out of his mouth like Triple H does water. It was fucking bananas, and the crowd went fucking insane. It was like, from that point forward, every single person in that room was a deathmatch fan. That was the craziest shit I've ever seen. Swerve, and it still holds true. It's the craziest fucking thing I have ever seen. It's like the Brood's entrance, but with real blood. It was crazy. And everyone was like, do they mean to do that? Of course they fucking meant to do that. They had to go get blood screenings, make sure it was all safe to do. So it was done how it was supposed to be done. But just the fact that they went there, it was fucking brutal, man.
Yeah. And you know my opinion of death matches. I've gone through a couple myself. They're just not my bag, man. Mm-hmm. But again, I'm also of the mindset of if it makes sense for the story to either progress or climax, so to speak, I'm all for it. Mm-hmm. And at this point, we thought this was the climax of this feud. Little did we know they were going to go into a fucking steel cage about fucking 8 months later. And goddamn, they fucking outdid themselves there.
And Hangman burned down fucking Swerve's house. Like this isn't.
Hangman's an Eminem fan. Let's be real.
I'm sure he is. Yeah. All right, so let's take our last commercial break and come back and knock out the others of these.
Yeah, buddy.
Vodka, Evolve, Castell. Indulge in the Red Revolution.
Alrighty then. What we got up next?
Before we get on to the next one, let's just go ahead and just give flowers where flowers are due. Castell Vodka, been our sponsor since fucking day one. Thank you so much for the opportunity to help us help you, help us help you, and hopefully, we continue to grow in this beautiful relationship we call podcasting.
Yep, certainly hope so.
Yeah. Oh shit. All right, let's knock out the. This note. This note is interesting to me.
Yes, this is one of my, let's just admit, famous rants. Because when I start getting cordsy, Draven knows. All right. So, this episode was just after another school shooting.
Oh, yeah.
It was just after a school shooting when
This was
everyone in power that could make a difference was just giving their thoughts and prayers. Just their thoughts and prayers.
This was the Tennessee one, wasn't it?
I think so.
Okay.
So yeah, I hope this doesn't offend anybody, but if it does, you're probably watching the wrong show.
Pretty much.
Let's just admit, can we just have some balls for them to admit they don't give a fuck about kids being killed. They don't give a fuck. I'm sorry. There's no other excuse for this shit. There's no excuse for saying, oh, our thoughts and prayers, but we're not gonna fucking do anything about it. Just say you don't give a fuck that kids are dead. Just say that. Alright? Because that's what it is.
Yeah,
fuck you and your Second Amendment argument. You just don't care. You'd rather have your gun lobby money than care about kids dying, because there's no fucking money in preventing kids dying.
Yeah. Right.
Fuck all of you people with this fucking bullshit. You don't care that kids die. Period. Let's just... So yeah. That was an interesting episode.
That was one of our more dark but more true to heart episodes. I mean, if I remember correctly, I think all three of us kind of got into it as far as where we sit on as far as guns are concerned. Obviously, Thump and I are a little more pro-gun because reasons. You're a little more anti-gun. And again, this was one of those episodes where at the end of it, we had a heated debate on it, but we were still able to respect each other's opinions, which is something that's fucking lost in the society.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that wasn't the easiest show. This is from Talking Shit 33.
Oh,
this was one of the more all over the fucking place shows we had.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it's with Thump. You never know what's gonna come out, but this is him just giving a rundown, a mid-show rundown of what we had talked about in that episode so far.
Goddamn.
Let's do a mid-show rewind. We have a girl who says she's a guy that's pregnant and refuses to accept it. She's pregnant.
I remember this.
And then we have a chick who makes spaghetti out of vegetables. I think we have reached the zenith in the things that we can talk about on fucking Talking Shit. Like, I don't think we're gonna have a better news day ever.
So if you didn't understand everything, and his audio was shit for so long,
It's
but
still shit.
he said what we've talked about up to this point. We found there was a girl, and I'll tell you the story, but what Thump said was, we had a chick who thinks she's a guy that's pregnant and refuses to accept it. And then we have a woman who made spaghetti out of testicles. So obviously the news story for the second one is pretty self-explanatory. Lady worked in a morgue, and she entered a spaghetti eating contest, and they found her meatballs made out of human testicles.
They were meatballs.
They were meatballs, absolutely. But the first one, it was a pretty popular either TikTok or short or something. But it was a young lady, a genetic female,
Yes.
who had just recently
within the last month of this recording.
Within the last month of the recording, she had decided to begin the transition. And she considered herself a man at that point.
Yes.
Some shit keeps happening. She's wondering what's going on. She goes to the doctor, and the doc was like, "Congratulations, you're pregnant." And she was like, "That's impossible. I'm a man." She's like, "Your plumbing is very much like a woman, and you are pregnant. That's not possible. I'm a man. How can I be pregnant?"
That's because prior to you being a man, you had sexual relations with a man and then conceived. Congratulations, you're 6 weeks pregnant. And she just had a complete fucking breakdown.
She couldn't understand how she could be pregnant because she said, "I'm a man now. I can't be pregnant." Can't.
I wish we had time to pull up that video. If I was thinking about it, I would have had it up and ready to go. All right.
Next, it's from the same episode, and it's such a funny half a second. It's been in every one of the promo videos I've put together because it's literally that fucking funny.
Yes.
All
right. Well, for Draven Grimes and Thump Dupree, I'm Dark Chords. This has been Heel Shit. Why do we call it that? Bad guys do heel shit. Fucking Thump, dude. Fucking Thump.
That's the greatest sign off fucking ever. Oh my fucking head.
Why are you confused, Richard?
We're all confused, man. We're all fucking confused.
Oh god.
All
right. So this was.
Let's get this shit knocked out.
Hold up. So this was our first ever top 10 show. That's why it's one of my favorites, just because this was what started the whole thing.
Holy shit. We really went that long for a show?
Oh yeah, we debated every single 20. All 20 of these got a debate.
God damn.
Yeah. So just a quick snippet. So for me, and WWE only fans, I'm sorry, people that followed only WWE over the years will be like, who?
WWE only fans. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's not what I meant.
That's too good.
Number 9, Dory Funk Jr. Now, all right. So that was that. If you're interested in going through and listening to our entire top 10, I didn't realize we'd ever went 2.25 hours. Crazy. But we both had a top 10 and we debated all of it. So that was a good time.
Yeah, it was. Yes, it fucking was. Dude, the audio back then, the video quality.
And potential.
My God. Why is this shit still on YouTube?
What?
Just the how horrible.
The garbage ones?
Yes, the garbage ones. If you want to listen to the garbage one, go listen on the podcast. Don't go watch the video. You'll fucking have an aneurysm or some shit.
Philosopher? What the hell are you guys talking about? Clown Fused and Chillosopher and Procrastabinge and Sarcastapiece. I don't know what that means, guys.
I'm with it though. All right, let's knock out. Let's knock out.
Hey, Richard, thank you guys. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Didn't even notice that. Super. Thank you so much.
Oh,
All right. So this is my number one moment.
this is my number one moment.
This is our
Because
number
it-
one
it-
moment.
It lives in fucking infamy,
Yes,
my
it does.
guy.
All right. So just so you know the background on this. In this, we're having a TFK roundtable. This is our fourth TFK roundtable. So it's me, Draven, and Rip Ruiz,
Yep.
who is the third member of TFK, and then sometimes some ancillary members. But in this particular part, apparently the new Godzilla movie was coming out
Yes.
on the Friday that I went on a family cruise. No, it was my honeymoon cruise. Not honeymoon, anniversary, not honeymoon. Jesus fucking Christ. So I was gonna miss it, and of course, Rip had to give me a hard time about it.
Dude, I gave you a fucking hard time about it. Let's. He doesn't talk about the fucking voice messages I left him while he was out at fucking sea that he couldn't fucking get till he hit the fucking mainland again. He was getting fucking star dates and every fucking thing. I called him everything in the book. It went from like mildly aggravated to viciously pissed off down to depressingly upset in a fucking week. It was fucking. I do it every year. Every fucking year he goes off, and I know he's not going to have any service or anything. I just send him the most random shit for a week and just wait for the fucking response when he finally gets back. One day he's just going to say, "Fuck it, this is over with."
No, I think last time I didn't go through it all. I was like, I'm back on land. You're going to have to give me a summary of that shit. I think that's how it went last time.
Yeah, and I still didn't give you the summary, so you go back and fucking listen to him if you want.
Yeah, that's full. All right, so this is that moment where they call me selfish because I'm going on a anniversary cruise instead of the Godzilla movie with them.
Because you're fucking.
And potentially Mr. Dark Quartz.
Well, Mr. Dark Cords will be out of the country that weekend.
What did he say? He's going out of the country?
Yeah.
Good
Listen,
shit.
this is the worst fucking part. He decides to go the fucking weekend that Godzilla Kong New Empire comes out.
First of all, I didn't make the calendar, motherfucker. Okay, I can't tell you why my anniversary fell right around the date that dropped, all right? It's not my fucking fault. Talk to Magellan and whoever's releasing the movie. All right?
You chose the day you got married.
Yes, 20 years later, I was like, man, this is really going to fuck up me and my boys watching the Godzilla movie.
You know, the problem is you're selfish. Like a bitch, being a selfish bitch.
Selfish bitch.
Dark Quartz.
Almost.
Oh, dude, those moments that we don't record, like when it's just me and Rip on there and you can't fucking hear us or see us or anything like that, like those moments before we go live.
Mm-hmm.
You eat so much shit and you're not there to fucking defend yourself. Like a bitch. Oh man, this is what a stroll down memory lane.
Yeah, man, absolutely.
Yeah. So any regrets so far on this journey?
No, not for me, man. It's been a fun road. We're gonna keep it going.
Mm-hmm. I have a single regret.
What's that?
We didn't start this sooner. We didn't fucking become friends. We didn't become fucking brothers sooner.
Yep.
God knows where the fuck we'd be if we met a fucking year prior, 2 years, oh my God, fucking 5 years prior. We would both end up divorced.
Oh, without question.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Without
Sorry,
question.
Mrs. Quartz.
I'm glad we held off on that meeting.
Oh,
it's cheaper
right.
to keep her. It's cheaper to keep her. All right. You want to do the pleasantries, my friend?
I mean, the first marriage don't count anyway, so just remember that. Yeah, let's get this shit out of the way. Ladies and gentlemen, do not forget tomorrow night, same time, same place. We will have WIW with our guy from Snug Wrestling Eggert on, where we have quite a few topics to discuss, including, but not limited to, the Saturday night's main event, but more importantly, what happened after the cameras went off on Saturday night's main event and the fallout from that. We have Talking Shit Thursday night, again, with your boys, Dark Chords, Draven Grimes, where we're just going to have therapy for a fucking hour, basically. You know, holidays are coming around, and if anybody needs to jump on and talk shit with us, they got some questions, concerns, queries, whatever, fucking jump on. Let's have a conversation. And do not forget, next Monday night, the big 100. It's safe to say HSP, as you know it, will never be the fucking same after tonight. Safe to say.
You got that right.
Yep. And let's see. Hit that. Oh, make sure you hit up all the social media platforms: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Trovo, Kick, Discord, Reddit, MySpace, AOL, Yahoo Mail, whatever. All at Heel Shit Podcast. Or if you have any questions you want to send directly to us, send those to heelshitpodcast@gmail.com. If Darky Poo's not on them, I'm on them. And we get back with you as quickly as possible. If not, you know, if you want them read on the show, we'll be more than happy to do that as well. And let's see, we did that. Cheap plugs, careless pandering. Oh, the pandering part. Don't forget the merch.
The merch!
The wife's asleep. Is beautiful. As always, like we said in the beginning, we have Forbidden Kingdom merchandise. We have HSP merchandise. We have the Talking Shit merchandise. We have retro Draven Grimes. We have retro and new Dark Horse merchandise. We will soon have the new TFK merchandise up, probably at the beginning of the year. By the way it's looking, we're just waiting on a couple little here's and there's to get everything situated. Also, don't forget the Fuck Logan Paul shirts and the uncensored and the censored for the fucking snowflakes. The Paul Watcher shirt, t-shirts, hoodies, tank tops. Still working on the vibrator. It's just not perfect yet. We're still waiting on that last shipment of Blue Chew to get in, so we just make it perfect. Other than that, I think. Yeah, I think that does it for tonight, my guy.
All right. Well, before you guys check out, if you could like and subscribe, we really appreciate you hanging out with us. Hope you had a good time. For Draven Grimes, I'm Dark Chords. This has been Heel Shit. Why do we call it that? Because bad guys do heel shit. Peace.